Hey everyone, welcome to United Prop Builders, the show that builds a community and brings you the coolest props and costumes and how-tos of yesterday and today. I'm your host, Adam Insider, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. Against some better judgment, I am going to show you the rough pilot episode of a new upcoming project. Now, like I said, this is a rough one. We're still working on the script a bit. And we're still looking for some voices, because I don't feel like doing all the voices myself, and I suck at doing a female voice. So, stay tuned, listen to this, and tell me what you think. So here comes the pilot episode of United Chronicles.
This is where an intro would go if we had one, yeah. We find our unexpected hero Montag resting on top of a pile of hay on the outskirts of Konami, his village, which is located to the west of the Great Caves. Montag is around 20 years of age and has dark hair and green eyes. He lost his parents many years ago and lives with his uncle. A familiar girl approaches him, Montag's childhood friend Vestra, an average-sized girl with shoulder-length dark hair and brown eyes.
Montag, can you help me get Z? He ran into the abandoned quarry. Can you help me get him? Because if I remember correctly, you used to hang out down there.
And I'd rather not go back. Can't you find somebody else to get your pet?
Montag, everyone knows that you know those tunnels like the back of your hand.
Fine, I'll go look for your Zealoth, but you owe me.
Montag slides down the pile of hay he was resting on and walks with Vestra through the town to get to the quarry. Quincy appears from around the corner of the building. Quincy was Montag's best friend until his mom married a rich noble, and Quincy had to cut all ties to Montag in order to keep his noble status. Shortly after, however, events took a turn and forever lit a raging flame under Montag towards Quincy.
Hey, Montag. Enjoying your life in our little town? Don't you mean my town? After all, you left it years ago. Not by choice, if you recall. Besides, I like to come back here from time to time. I'm still hoping to find...
I don't care what you were hoping to find, Quincy. You have no right to ever return here. Montag goes to punch Quincy, but is interrupted by Vestra.
Montag, behave! What has gotten into you? Sorry, Quincy, we'll be going now.
Whatever floats your boat, hon. But if I were you, I wouldn't want to be seen hanging around old Montag here.
Quincy walks off past Montag and Vestra in the direction they just came from.
Montag, what happened back there? I've never seen you get so worked up over a conversation.
It's nothing. Let's just go find your pet.
All I'm saying is that his family has power. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
I know of their power. I've had to live through it firsthand. Montag grew silent, and Vestra seemed concerned for him as they continued their way to the quarry uninterrupted. When coming upon the vast quarry, Montag asked,
So where did your little Zealoth go again?
Right down there, in that cave.
Of course he did. Montag descends down a series of ladders and reaches the bottom of the quarry.
What have I gotten myself into?
Vestra stays at the opening of the cave, insisting that if the Zealoth were to run out, she'd be there to catch him. Montag walks into the cave and goes down a series of tunnels, and finally hears the little Zealoth's whimpers echo through the cave.
Here, Z. Here, boy.
He follows the sound of the whimpers to its source, and Montag quickly finds the little Zealoth backed against one of the cavern walls. Montag reaches out his hand towards the Zealoth when it suddenly bites him and quickly runs out of the cave. Montag lets out a cry of pain.
Blasted thing! You better run!
And it falls against the back wall. It crumbles against his weight. Unbeknownst to Montag, a dark and powerful evil has just been awakened. A dark, shadowy fog emerges from the hole created by Montag and shoots through the cave system into the open skies. Minutes later, Montag walks out of the cave entrance to a concerned-looking Vestra.
What happened in that cave? Shortly after Z came out, bursts of wind came from the entrance, and parts of the sky turned dark, especially over there by her town.
Montag notices the change of color and looks up in the sky in horror.
We need to go now. There's no time to explain. Konami's in serious trouble, if this is what I think it is.
Montag runs over to the ladders and quickly begins to ascend. Vestra and Z not far behind. What could this new threat be? Will Montag and Vestra make it to town in time to help? Stay tuned to find out.
So that was the first episode of United Chronicles. Like I said, it's the pilot episode. We're looking for a female voice still, and maybe some other people to replace the voices that I pulled off, because I'm sure there's people out there that can do it way better than I ever could. So tell me what you think. If we get a neutralish or positive review, I'm going to go ahead and remaster that one. I'm going to keep writing the next scripts, and I'm going to keep recording. So if you like it, let me know so we can keep going with them. If you think it's a horrible idea and you think everything I did was garbage, let me know so I know not to waste time doing more. Now, this is Adam. No. Now follow us on Twitter at PropBuilds or check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/UnitedPropBuilders. I'm Adam with United Prop Builders, signing out.